All right. Just a quick little case study here as far as Hairh House. So Hairh House is uh, a hair salon and customer service place based in Australia. They have well over 100 different stores throughout Australia, and we did a couple different integrations with them. As I mentioned before, they have a point of sale system called Appointment Plus. So this does the scheduling and actually place orders. And so from there, we also had to be able to bring in those orders into their ERP system and then be able to syndicate that out to their 3PL. So this slide only shows the 3PL side of things, but because we also had to do the point of sale, because that's where the orders were coming from, there's a lot more integrated spots. So you can see all the different touch points that were involved in just being able to provide better customer service, better visibility into their system. And again, they've been a great customer for many, many years now. And like I say, this is the type of things that you can do. But as you see, there are a lot of touch points. So this isn't easy, simple plug and play type of stuff. There is no such thing as plug and play when it comes to, supply chain and stuff. But, hopefully with Celigo, we can make this a much simpler and easier integration for you. So Ibram, why don't you kind of take us home here and kind of talk about some of the benefits.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thanks for sharing your wealth of knowledge with us. So I think to wrap things up, so I would like to highlight the benefits of integration-driven automations for supply chains, and also why to automate with an advanced iPaaS like Celigo. So by connecting all systems centrally through one scalable, reliable, robust platform, first of all, on the business side, by knowing the right data is at the right place at the right time, businesses will gain visibility to key data such as inventory levels, and they'll be able to use this for timely business decisions, for procurement, distributions, and they'll be able to avoid revenue implications caused by things like running out of stock. And then speed, efficiency, accuracy in operations through connected business processes on, again, a scalable, reliable platform will help improve customer and partner experiences and even improve customer relationships. And eliminating operational efficiencies will help business teams to focus on higher level tasks rather than, being focusing on low level data tasks. And so repeatable, consistent processes, and then also centrally managing of integrations through one platform will provide also the visibility to the business needed for compliance and risk management, which is important on the supply chain side. And then, so when we come to IT, so what we often hear is consolidating and managing all integrations on one platform reduces the total cost of ownership of integrations for these teams, but it also helps them reduce the number of integration vendors they need to manage, and then definitely helps speeding up development times for new integrations, helping the company to innovate faster. And we often also see companies can get stuck and they cannot adapt to new applications because of historic costly custom integration investments. So an iPaaS helps avoid this vendor lock-in, gives the teams the agility to move to the direction they need to go. And then they'll be able to easily scale as new applications are added to support their supply chains. And then last but not least, it will provide not just technical, but also business teams with easy monitoring and error management. So Chris, is there anything you would like to add here?
Yeah, I think the key point in both of this is balancing, again, starting with the business processes and areas, and then, looking at the technical ways to support that. We commonly do, my solution architect team will do these design workshops where we'll look at the entire infrastructure and look for opportunities, not just, point-to-point integrations, which may be the reason why they bought Celigo in the first place, but we'll actually look at their entire infrastructure. And as I said, kind of look at the business processes from end to end, not just supply chain, but maybe there's, some of the back office processes, or maybe there's some accounting things, or maybe there's a reconciliation at the end of the month that, there might be some opportunities. So, certainly looking at all the different ways to optimize and drive efficiency within your business can also find some of those benefits besides, again, just supply chain. So that's what we want, make sure that you look at the larger picture, and then find out what is sort of the roadmap over the next year or two that would provide a best benefit for you and your company, and adjust to the changing market, which constantly happens by the minute.
Okay, great. So to close it out, so I would like to also share a total economic impact study. So this was conducted by Forrester, and it was commissioned by Celigo. And so this study found that companies automating business processes on Celigo's iPaaS can achieve an ROI of 364% and hundreds of dollars of cost savings every year. In fact, one customer, a director of supply chain at an e-commerce organization, said that it would have cost them like $250,000 more to do the integration at the volume they're doing it with their previous integration provider. And then on top of that, they can do complex integrations in-house now. So also companies, they can reduce development timelines, like I mentioned before, for integrations and flow projects by up to 75%. And they can also expect to see a reduction in costs due to resolving of data errors around $135,000 over 3 years. So if you are interested in learning more, so this report is available on our website, celigo.com, and you can download it and find out more. So yeah, this brings us to the end of this presentation. So I would like to emphasize one last time that with an advanced iPaaS like Celigo, you can automate any business process across your enterprise, supply chain, but also beyond, and then accelerate the digital transformation across your whole operations, across every department, like from data warehousing to demand planning, forecasting to finance, sales, marketing, so whatever there is. So which are all critical for your business's growth and improving your customer experiences and helping you gain this holistic, complete visibility into your business. So yeah, thank you so much for taking the time today. Bye.